Philip to Evelyn, Wednesday, January 27th, 5:40 p.m. Dearest Chippy, just got back from a 10-mile hike and feel good, except for a few blisters. This one was with full pack. The day was beautiful, cold, windy, and bright with sun. The country roundabout had a nice clean look about it, and generally, except for the minor discomfort of the blisters, I enjoyed the walk. Your letter with the distressing news of Nick arrived this morning. What can I say except to repeat, the poor guy doesn't deserve to die that way. I know how it must have distressed you, baby, since it is the first time death has struck close to you. You have my profound sympathy. Don't let it get you down, though, because neither this nor any other expedient will change anything. It's a great pity that one so good should be taken so suddenly, but that is the way of the world, and life assumes odd shapes at times. That is why we fail to recognize it on such occasions and are prompted to utter our disbelief with, "I can't believe it," or "it's like a bad dream." The cold that threatened me yesterday seems to have worn off with a good night's age 2 sleep, and I feel fine today. Incidentally, I dreamed last night of you and Adele. The details are vanished, but one thing I remember clearly, Adele's bright blue eyes. This is one dream I would like to come true because when I awoke I was smiling, and when I searched my mind for the cause of my unusual jubilation, I realized my dream and how pleased I was with Adele's pretty face and her lovely blue eyes. Here's hoping. Speaking of dreams, last week I dreamed the same one at least 3 times. Again, the details are hazy, but I do remember laying beside you in bed and discussing how awful the war was. If you follow the news as I do, honey, you'll realize that that particular dream isn't as far-fetched as it may seem at first glance. I honestly feel that the axis is going to crack wide open sooner than most people think possible. Of course, this attitude is most likely influenced by wishful thinking, but there it is nevertheless, and my spirits are immeasurably better because of it. You ask what makes me think we'll be at Lockburn a while yet. To be perfectly truthful, I have no basis for such a belief. Rather call it a hunch. I seem to be full of hunches and such these days, don't I, sweet? Maybe it's because you ask me so many questions to which I have no answer, huh? Just enough space to say, I love you, Evie and Adele. P.S. Love to all from your Phil. Evelyn to Philip, January 28, 1943, 4:50 p.m. Precious Daddy, we had a regular blizzard today. Hail all day and night. No second mail, and no letter from you, my sweet. 2 tomorrow, eh, baby? Dottie went home at 2:30 in all this blizzard. She was very excited about going home when I spoke to her this morning. Today, incidentally, marks the end of our first year at 4906. My day. 6 a.m. Adele's feeding. 7 a.m. formula and orange juice. 8 a.m. called Jack N. Pictures of baby didn't take. Others of me, Ruth. Page 2, Harry and Goldie, okay. I'll try again, but I'll have sunlight this time. 8:10 a.m. back to bed. 9 a.m. Adele's orange juice feeding. 9:30 Adele's bath. 10 a.m. feeding. 10:45 washing diapers. 11:30 breakfast. Called Dottie, washed and dressed. 2 p.m. feeding. 3 p.m. cleaned, washed floor in our room, hallway, and stairs. 4:50 letter to you, darling. Adele, for your information, dear, now weighs 11 pounds even. She gets prettier every day. I noticed that her eyelashes have become long and sweep up glamorous-like. I created a new hairstyle for her today. Page 3. Bangs in the front and the skeezicks curl behind that. It's as cute as can be. I think she's even prettier than the baby in the picture above her crib. I never thought our baby would be so pretty. Harry and Goldie didn't care for China Girl. I'm not going to Eddie's commencement because of bad weather. I'm sort of let down when I don't receive mail, honey. I love you dearly, Phil. Your Evie. Philip to Evelyn, Thursday, January 28th, 7:15 p.m. Dearest, darling, angel, Evie, I could go on and on. Today was a good day, but good. But first, about last night. I saw Casablanca, and a first-rate picture it is. But the feature, as far as I was concerned, was Ingrid Bergman. She is one girl I am well content just to look at. She has the face and demeanor of an angel, and when she smiles, it's like sunshine pervading your body. Paulette Goddard? Who is she? This morning we had to navigate to the mess hall by dead reckoning. So heavily did it snow. After about 4 hours of prodigious snowfall, old Droopy Pluvius looked down and said, I guess that's about enough to make those poor bee uncomfortable for a while, and turned off the thingamajig that makes the snow. All this time we were busy marking our clothing with indelible ink. For 4 hours I marked S1975 on underwear, socks, hankies, ties, shoes, shirts, trousers, etc., until I was interrupted by Private Motes, who came in to tell me that the CO craved my presence. Being a gentleman by training and a diplomat by experience, page 2, I wasted no time whatever getting over to the orderly room. After the usual preliminaries, salute, salute, nice day, how you feeling, how's the wife and kids, read any good books lately, oh yeah. Lieutenant Jablonski asked me with affected nonchalance if I thought I would like to work at 97th GRHQ in the Personnel Division, and would I like to learn all about payroll, service records, insurance and allotment, and such. With remarkable reserve and self-control, I replied, not by falling to my knees for sheer gratitude, nor rushing to him with a hug and a kiss, nor did I as much as shake his hand with words of fervent thanks on my lips. With a rather breathless, I'd like it very much, sir. He smiled benignly and told me I was to start that very afternoon, whereupon I conferred upon him the snappiest salute of my long and varied military career, did an equally snappy about-face, and walked out. Did I say walked? I meant sailed. I swear I did not touch the ground until I got to barracks. Seriously, sweet, I'm very happy about the whole thing. At last I'm doing the kind of work I like. What is more, they are considerate enough to break me in just as though I know nothing about the work, which is just short of the truth of the matter. Page 3, anyhow. There is a drawback, though. We work 7 days a week. Even this does not dim my enthusiasm. I still have enough time to get to town any evening I choose to. The hours are no worse than those of an ordinary civilian job, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with an hour for lunch. It's hard work, baby, but it's work, and I'm just tickled about the whole thing. When I got back to barracks after a remarkably fast 4 hours on my new job, I found your letter and Sam's on my bunk. Sam is very happy that Edna is with him, so that he at last is getting a taste of real married life without interruption. I wonder what he means. Of course, your letter is still the high spot of the day, any day, especially when it contains a much-needed $3.45. Sorry, I can't return it, sweetheart, because I'm almost broke and payday only means $16.10 more to carry me through the month. Ordinarily, this could be enough, but now that I have a white-collar job, I need a pair of dress shoes, new tie, etc. I know you'll agree I'm justified in keeping the check this time, honey. Your letter is full of good tidings. The news that Nick still has a fighting chance is heartening, to say the least. I, for one, am pulling for him. Page 4. So Adela's getting prettier and fatter with the days, eh? And how should a doting daddy take that brand of news, I ask you? I'm so proud of you two girls. I could burst. The fact that you are getting more rest now, my adorable Chippy, is gratifying. Glad, too, that Ann and Tony and Vito are moving back to Logan. I can just see you all pushing the 2 carriages on some nice sunny afternoon in the near future. Wish Dottie and her son could join the parade. Congratulate Ed on his graduation for me, will you? I'm happy that Nat and Etta have set a date. Hope I get to go to a wedding. And what about Goldie and Harry? Anything yet? Well, my lovely, the news gets better and better, and I can just smell the victory and the peace. Ah, the blessed peace. Long may it wave. Thanks for remembering our New Year's resolution, sweet. Your letters are a delight and an inspiration to your ever-loving hubby. My love to all. Baby, I wish I could say all the words of love and adoration that are in my heart, but if I did, I'd never get any sleep. So I'll say the same, all embracing. I adore you, Evelyn. My kisses are for you and Adele to share. Always your Phil. GI, or government issue, or army gloves. Get it?